Hey folks, welcome back to Mechanics I Don't Understand. Just wanted to call this out. I don't know, again, I didn't play Three Kingdoms, so I don't know if they made this change in Three Kingdoms, but hey, finally knowing which campaign I'm continuing is really nice. You know, hitting continue campaign and then, you know, accidentally loading your second campaign after like the 5-minute wait sucks. It bites the big one. O Achilles, honor the gods and have pity. Think of your father. I am worse off than him. Okay. Wait, who's speaking here? Homer? Homer wrote the... whatever. Or, well, saying that Homer wrote the Iliad and the Odyssey is a little... Let's not get into that right now. It's, to the best of my recollection, it's more of an oral tradition, so, like, saying one person wrote it is a bit disingenuous, but you know, it's not that simple. The Iliad was passed down generation to generation. Okie doke. Let's see if I can remember how I'm supposed to play this game. I don't even know. I don't recall if we ended the turn even last time. I don't think we did. So let's do that, because I'm pretty sure we had nothing else to do. Hopefully the audio balances are fine. I played the first episode just standalone, uploaded it the same day, like literally the same hour I recorded it. And then I let the game sit for a couple days, which is usually wise for creative assembly games, to give them time to work out any horrible bugs. And also, I just wasn't sure how I felt about the game. I'm not sure how I feel about it still. I need to really dive in for a few hours, but diving in is difficult when you're recording. It takes a lot of energy. Something that people underestimate about recording videos and streaming and such is that it takes more effort than you might immediately expect. It takes more energy, rather. It's not hard to start. It's hard to keep going for long periods of time. So I think I don't want to use wood immediately, because I think I should be able to just freely colonize some of these, right? Yeah. So this uses stone, so stone's not going to come back easily. And it also uses a good amount of food, but that's not so much a big deal because we get a lot of food per turn. Our units are using 500 at the moment, so just to think about that for a minute. 500 food across 5 units, or maybe 6 including Menelaus. I can see their food cost right there. So food really is upkeep. Although, looks like they can also use bronze. So maybe elite units will use bronze as well as food. But food is going to be our primary upkeep. So we can just think about this as our gold per turn, and this as a resource per turn, and this is a resource per turn for the moment, until I learn the intricacies better. So we want to watch the food cost mostly, because that's not what's replenishing. So we have a few options that we could colonize, and I assume, you know, we want to take advantage of these. So we want to pick something that we can maybe defend or move into eventually. So like, for example, if I colonize over here in the middle of Crete, well, you know, maybe we want to do that, because eventually I think we want to take Crete. The other option is, of course, Melos, I think, which is over here on this little island chain. This, what's the word? Archipelago? I can't fucking pronounce it. You know what I mean. Someone in the comments gonna be like, "Ooh, you pronounce Pergamon wrong." But I like this because it's isolated. There's also Eos over here. We could take Eos as well. I mean, there's something to be said about taking both Eos and Melos. But they're both part of separate provinces. And I don't know where the rest of it is. And I also don't know how fleets work. Can I just go? So I guess those helmets are trying to indicate death to me instead of just skulls, but okay. Yeah, I assume fleets are a thing that exist. I'm just gonna pretend they're a thing that exists because I don't know how to make them yet. What is this button? Notification settings. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, alright. So, I think at the moment I would like to move south. So my thinking is we grab Lapa before anyone else grabs it. And then we grab Melos if we don't want to spend the stone on something else. So let's try this. The thing is, I don't know how we can support this because I feel like it's going to rebel. Because people will be salty, right? Oh, that was cool. What a cool effect. I like that. Okay, lots of towns. These all belong to one faction. So yeah, defending this will be a little rough. Okay, the unhappiness is only going down by 2 per turn. Not sure what the meta is on that. I mean, it looks like you can go negative without an immediate rebellion, so it's not going to be like Shogun 2 style, it looks like. I don't like these happiness icons. I don't know. Okay. I don't know to what degree it needs to be unhappy for rebellions to happen. I haven't heard back on that one. I guess I'll turn the advisor on for a bit. Why not? We'll put you on low. Tell me about new things, I guess. And we'll spend, I guess, the rest of our wood on this. So we could do that. We could also immediately take Melos as well. I'm thinking that's more important, that we make sure to grab these before anyone else can grab them. So we'll also hang on. So do these cost stone? These do cost stone. A lot of stone. Do buildings in general cost stone? No. So it just depends. It depends on what kind of building it is. Like this will never cost stone. It mostly costs food. This costs some bronze. Guardhouses cost stone. I'm not concerned with guardhouses. Okay, stone houses cost stone. What about temples? Because I want those Athena altars eventually. Just wood. Okay, so I mean, if Total War has taught me anything, it's that territory is important. So, bam. Exceptional warriors found. Okay. It's a ruined port. We'll want to get a port up soon. Then, wow, look at the color of the water at night over there. That is very pretty. Very pretty campaign map. I'm enjoying the campaign map. I don't know. CA's color balance is always a little strange to me. I usually end up adjusting it with reshade. I don't really care for how this white, this like kind of desaturated white look, and like this kind of like when you zoom in on it, some colors are like too vibrant and some of them are too not vibrant. And I tend to not care for those, but the water's pretty, very pretty, nicely colored. I like that. Nicely colored. I also like the selection icon here. That looks nice. And the background, the stars and the maps, or the mountains. I like that a lot. Okay. So I presume we're gonna want to keep pushing downwards because we don't want to slow our roll here. We want to move down to Cythera here. Is there any way I can tell? Yeah, they have 8 men in their garrison. I don't know how walls work. Garrison details, I just know they have 8. I can't see how walls work from here. Okay. So we're just going to want to proceed. So we'll start heading down towards Etis? Etis? I don't know. And what do we want? I mean, we have a few options. The first one is basic spearmen, which I'm kind of inclined towards because I play a little defensively in the first place. And they're not too expensive, and I can get 3 this turn. So I think that's what I'm going to move towards. And we'll see if we can reach them next turn. If we can't reach them next turn, I'll move down to like the furthest tip of the peninsula I can, and then I'll recruit like a couple axes maybe. And that would probably give us enough to take on the garrison, even if they have walls, I hope. Not that I understand how wall battles work, but I would presume, you would hope that axes would be good at taking walls, right? Right. I have some skepticism on that because that's not really how it works in the other games, really. We have no gold income. It would be nice to get some. And just to confirm, if I can find my diplomacy screen, that's called arms. Let me just double check. Is trade a thing? It really does not seem like trade is a thing.
A family
not directly.
In unity is a force to be reckoned with.
So, I mean, we could do barter agreements. So, for example, I could take, like, I don't know, 100 food for X turns. Let's say 10 turns. And that gives me 4.2. And then I could request in exchange, I don't know, how many gold per turn would they be comfortable with parting with? Not even 5. What about stone? This gives me an idea of what value the game is associating to these things. Oh, gotta redo that apparently. Oh, I see. I can't request the same. I see. Okay. Yeah, so gold, definitely valued more heavily. Bronze, stone, and everything else is valued about the same, though. I mean, looks like it's about maybe a 5-to-1 ratio for food. And it seems about right, considering the amounts we're getting. Okay. I mean, yeah, that's an option. I just don't know what the meta is in terms of, like, what does Sparta overproduce? Anything? I don't know. Looks like we're producing some food. I guess we could eventually, once we start establishing these colonies, we could start thinking about what we want to specialize in, because we have all these building slots. We're not using any, you know? Where's our favor with Athena or whatever? Still researching Treasure Hall, because I think getting, like, think about this, 20 gold per turn faction-wide. Think about what we could use that with for trading. 20 gold per turn. 5 gold nets us over 100 food per turn. Yeah, I think that's a good move. He said, not actually being sure if it was a good move. Economy is important. The ability to purchase whatever the fuck I want is useful. Ah, shit. Sorry. Punched my mic. Or rather, I punched my pop filter. Okay. Healthy growth in a province leads to the expansion of your city. Yeah. I know about growth. Although, like, I don't... Should be over here somewhere. Happiness. Oh, this is a good summary. I like that. That's helpful. And it's per province, not per city. Okay. -4. Achaean influence. Who the fuck is Leligan? Whatever. Prehistory ain't my strong suit. So production is handy. I like this little summary. This is a pretty good summary, I think. Oh, surplus turns until surplus 6. Okay, I can get used to this readout. I like that. Everything's summed up completely right there. Good. It's legible. I like legible UIs. So we definitely can't reach them this turn, so we will go... Here's the thing, though. We're going to have to go on the water, which, look, it means we can't land that turn. So we're going to still recruit our axes, but it'll be 2 turns till we can capture the city, which honestly may be too slow. I don't know. We definitely don't have the stone production to take another colony, so we got to hope and pray that we made the correct decisions with the ones we took. We're getting -7 happiness in Melos, and we're getting -7 in Lapa. That is probably because, you know, we have no buildings anywhere. So we'll get production going in Lapa first, because I think Lapa's in more danger. Just looking at this Kydonia and Knossos over here. Knossos, you bastards. I would kill you first if it was feasible. So, Spearman. He held a shield before him and shook his deadly spear. Do you have more details than that? Major military innovation of the early Bronze Age, the spear remained an important weapon well into the Trojan War. With a wooden shaft sometimes as long as 3 meters and tipped with a head of sharpened bronze, they were typically held in both hands and used for thrusting or braced firmly against the ground to receive the enemy's charge. Spearmen were especially vulnerable when facing highly mobile units during long melee engagements. When equipped with shields and drilled into tight formations, however, they could form a deadly wall impervious to missile fire and enemy charges. Poor attack, frontline units, they're intended to meet the main infantry line, and they are shielded for anti-missiles. This dude looks a little weird, a little funky. I think he'd look better considering he's the main dude. Woo! Don't think we have anything else to do this turn. Or if we do, I'm not paying attention to it. Let's move on. Again, I have no experience with this. I played a custom battle. I wasn't following the development of this game at all. I have no clue what's going on. See, I should probably be paying attention to things like this, like these missions that the game granted me that I kind of glanced over earlier, because that enables me to take another colony, if it still exists, that is. Where could I see these missions? Here we go. So muster the troops. They wanted me to have 12 troops in total. We have 11. Oh well. We'll get the bronze later. Is there a time limit on that? Nope. King's decree. Issue a decree. We're working on it. Thirst for conquest. We're working on it. Thank you. I understand the basic objectives of a video game. I appreciate it though. Let's see. Yep, we can still take Eos, and I mean, there's no reason not to. There's no reason not to. So we'll grab Eos, and at the very least, this gives us a bit of insight into what's going on in the region, so I like that. Let's go ahead and upgrade Melos. And we cannot afford the port. That's okay. We'll work on it later. So what do these icons mean? Province capital. Okay. Administrative, temple, and high-level military buildings can be constructed. It has walls and towers. Okay, so other building, it's like Rome 2. The other ones won't. Resource buildings related to forests can be constructed. Okay, all right. So that has stone, administrative, food. Okay, so your specifications, how you're going to spec out your cities and provinces, looks like it's already decided for you. This one says it's for stone. We're going to build stone buildings. Got it. Okay. It's a bit of a simplification, but okay. I noticed we have almost no movement here, and I feel like we had even more last turn. Are there seasons or anything? I don't see any seasons. We just move less right now. Okay. No, let's start heading down there at least. And I'm gonna quick save the game because for all I know there's attrition. Oh shit, I need to rebuild this port. Whoops.
I remain undaunted.
We're probably gonna have rebellions because I don't, read the interface very well right now. I'm still getting used to the game, so there's probably gonna be people that are really upset. For example, I didn't rebuild this ruined city, so they're probably really pissed right now. That's probably where the unhappiness is coming from. So we need to get on that. Turn after next. The reason for that is because I want Eos to get upgraded first because it is a colony and it's more likely to revolt. What I'd like to do is get happiness buildings up in my provinces as soon as possible, or get either that or get military recruitment buildings up so I can prevent rebellions and prevent myself from losing provinces that I just took via colonization. I mean, even creating a rebel faction, if that's how it works in this game, isn't the worst. I still lose the settlement, but I mean, it creates a potential enemy for these factions, maybe. Except maybe because they hate me, it won't work. You never know. Still got to figure out the meta of things. Looks like they're not any stronger than they were, so this should be easy. It's not a capital.
For vengeance.
All right. Pre-battle options, yeah. Auto-resolve, fight battle, break siege, encircle. Nope. We will go ahead and fight it out. Interesting map. I've noticed the maps seem like pretty varied so far. But this should be an easy peasy fight, but we want to do it to get some experience with the combat systems. And also, I want to see if I did a change in OBS, and I want to see if the game is still stuttering. I don't think it is. I noticed I had an inactive display capture, which means it was trying to record my screen while I'm trying to record my screen when OBS was open, so it was like trying to record something recursively. It wasn't active, but OBS doesn't care if it's active. It's still trying to capture that, so I think that's why it was stuttering, but we'll see. It's important to actually be able to see OBS so I can see that audio is happening and that video is happening, and I can see the timer so I know how long my videos are. Menelaus. We got Tros. Your boy Tros. It's dry, that's fine. Okay, is this still stuttery or is it better like this? No. I'm not actually sure. I'm pretty sure it is smoother with OBS closed still. That's unfortunate. I'm probably gonna have to put this game in full screen. Alright. Hang on a sec. Sorry. Okay. I'll just open up a timer. Or not. Good lord, it doesn't want anything in my other monitor. Okay. Borderless window games are weird. Let me take a look at this actual map. Love these rock facings. The rocks look really cool. Oh, look at this. That's neat. Oh, look, it's like boarded up. They're like, yeah, you can't come in here, fuckers. That's cool. These like rough-hewn houses. Pots and vases. You got a little cow in here looking very traumatized. Very traumatized sheep. Ah. Very pretty. Very pretty. Loving the maps. They did a decent job on the maps in this game, I feel. Okay, let's move everyone back. By the way, does this game have left-click drag or alt-left? It's alt-left-click drag, okay. I've been doing it kind of automatically. Alright, so toggle guard mode. Let's put these in guard mode for the moment, just for funsies. We'll have them be the main line. And we're gonna send a contingent of axes on the left. We're gonna send some missiles on the right, supported by some really, really wimpy militias. Oh, and I guess we haven't had spearmen in the army yet, so this is what they look like. Some pretty basic kind of cloth lamellar-esque armor. It looks like, I guess that's leather? Interesting shield designs. They almost look more Persian, don't they? Or should I say Parthian? I don't know. For Sparta! Yeah, okay. Did you know that visibility is a thing in Total War? I didn't. See, when I say low advice, like, when you select low advice, it says, like, hey, tell me about things that are new to this game. And then it's like, hey, did you know visibility is a thing? Like, no, I didn't. I'm just that dumb. Well, this seems pretty simple. We're gonna beeline for the town center there. And let's threaten them over here with their hero. It's right there. And I mean, I don't really actually need to engage in some places. I just need to make them scared. As long as they're not moving, I'll be able to take the town center. I have the unit advantage, so I have the movement advantage. I can move where I want. They have to stay committed or respond to my movements, so if I'm in 11 places, well, they can only be in 8. Always handy to keep in mind when you have the advantage there. Skirmishers, okay.
The foe has sighted your hidden units.
Have you now? That's a weird command, but we'll deal with it as we get closer. They're just firing on us a little bit, our skirmishers over here. Okay. Young spears. Those might be able to chase my men away. Let's go ahead and move in here. Those militia units aren't really designed to win. I'm not really worried about it. The one thing that sucks is the Axemen probably won't do too well against those missiles. I don't know how good of a decision that was. I'll go ahead and pull you out of guard mode. Let's go ahead and move those in, and we'll go ahead and have Menelaus kick this idiot's ass. It really shouldn't be that big of a problem. And we have my my specialists, my light spear runners, coming in. That'll be nice.
Your warriors are losing heart.
They're fine. Chill out. It's these spearmen. These spearmen are getting crushed by, I guess, the clubs? Maybe the young spears. The young spears are two-handed spears, so I think they're designed to be harder hitting? I'm honestly not too sure. Okay, so, like, why bother having a missile unit that I can't use missiles with? Like, this doesn't do anything. I don't understand. F doesn't do anything. It's like a javelin unit that I can't use the javelins on. I don't like that. One of the first things about the game where I can firmly say, yeah, I'm not a fan. No. Force those young spears to fight. Let my actual spearmen pull out there. How have you not crushed the militia here yet?
Under attack.
Chase those down, please. Still pretty sloppy. I'm not really controlling my units very well, but that's okay. Get some armor-piercing damage, sure. What the hell? Why not? Oh, that really does cost a lot of... Okay, so it's a cost per second, and he's losing rage because he's not really actively fighting and being attacked, I guess? Okay. I think the hero matching up against my Axeman is a good match. Whoa. He just did some mad hops there. We broke their spears over here. Those were slingers. They pulled their spears out. Probably not the best decision to let my militia catch their slingers. That's one of the few units that really could do damage to their... My militias are probably, like, well suited for killing slingers, and that's about it, and they let me get that fight. So, bad job, AI. How dare you, AI, you fools! Axes taking out those militias, and now we're going to move on to the slingers. Now, we might lose these axes here. Well, here we go. We'll go ahead and charge in these spears. I thought these spears were supposed to have an alt mode. Oh, they don't have it for some reason. I don't know if it's not unlocked or what. Yeah, I know how fatigue works. That's not new to this game. It's just a Total War concept. Calm down. Let's get Menelaus out here and see if I can get him around and into the melee with the hero. Because that is how I have him built, is to theoretically kill heroes. Is what I'm assuming assault and battery will do. My warriors have been routed. Oh no. Yeah, I shouldn't have engaged those spears again. That was a waste. Oh well. I'm not too worried about it. It's not like we're on that hard of a difficulty or anything. Okay, go save these idiots. You go save these idiots, please. Not the slingers, though, please. Jesus. Here comes Big Daddy Menelaus. Go ahead and pull those up. Menelaus has got this, I'm sure. There you go. Armor pierce damage. Do an attack. Does your mother know you're out? Oh, shit. Very cool animations. Very cool animations. I like that.
Your warriors are rallying.
There he goes.
The enemy has lost a victory point.
He traded a couple blows with Menelaus, and he's like, you know what? I may have made an error. A mistake in my judgment. It's funny. The armies are gathering fast and thick like great swarms of flies buzzing over the shepherd's stall. When the buckets overflow with milk on the first days of spring, a multitude of Achaeans swarming across the field, determined to face the Trojans and break their formation. Okay. Break this. Alright. Axis certainly pulled their weight on this side. These spearmen got good kills too. Menelaus as well, despite the fact that I wasn't sure how to engage him for half of that. That's what I'm talking about when I'm saying I don't understand the meta of my heroes. Like, you play Tyrion for the High Elves and you spec him out for combat, he'll just stomp through hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of individual units. You try that with certain other kinds of heroes, it just won't work. You know, some of them are designed to do that, some of them aren't. I don't know what heroes in this game are designed to do and what the differences are between them. Oh, cool. Oh, cool. Oh, yeah, no blood. Creative Assembly has to sell that to us separately as DLC. And people who defend Creative Assembly will say, it's to keep the rating on T for teen instead of M for mature. And to that I say, well, you could have just sold free DLC. Okay. Let's, It's okay. I don't think there are many people that still defend that. It's pretty stupid. It's pretty stupid. I'm sorry, CA. I'm not sorry. I like the Total War franchise, and I'll fucking critique it as much as it deserves. Alright, we'll destroy this, and hopefully get some cash back. Yep. Or cash back now. Okay, and that gives us a little bit more monies to work with. We will get Eos set up, loaded for bear, and we'll finally get Edis. It's town back. I'm sorry. Kind of not.
Menelaus of Sparta.
Okay. The replenishment rates look pretty decent, so these guys should be up and ready to go within 2, maybe 3 turns at the worst. It's probably because they're stationed in the city. However, we may want to move down and immediately begin new conquests. I mean, Apteria, Kisamos, Kydonia, none of them are particularly well defended. If we can continue recruiting over the next few turns, I think there's an argument to be made that we can kick their butts. We do need to, of course, start looking at heroes. I would really, really like to get some kind of hero, but I believe we don't have the favor for that. We need someone to like us more. What do these do? Damages garrison, reduces morale, battle speed, and map movement. So spies. Growth and happiness. Complete all started constructions and target settlement. Whoa. I guess this is our equivalent to like a magistrate. Okay. Okay. Special mission. Okay. Okay. Interesting. They're sacrificial agents. Okay. Neat. Oh, but these are epic agents. These aren't even like regular agents. You could just get spies, envoys, priestess. But what if I could just get favor with Athena? I don't know. I'm not sure what would be more efficient in the meta of this game because I don't understand the meta yet. But I can definitely get priestesses by... I'm talking about this because I'm thinking about our line of sight down here and what armies they may or may not have. We don't know yet, though. I'll keep this short, though. That was a pretty short episode. Not a whole lot going on. I'm still just trying to learn the interface, learn the mechanics. I'm starting to get a better sense for it. It looks like we got a gold settlement? Where did we get that? Who does the golds? Oh. 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 Okay. That's good to know. Well, that's really good to know. So we have our gold settlement here. we can get more. More gold, huh? Alright, so I can start thinking about, you know, using this for bargains and what I might want from those bargains. I have no idea what I want yet, but we're gonna find out. And find out with me next time.